Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth off LGBTQ. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, you guys, so salute everybody for tapping on in. And shout out to my girl Jennifer Menzies, man, coming through with that $275 donation in the PayPal. I appreciate you. And always so much love for you and appreciation. Also, shout out to Jason Wirtz. He came through in the Cash App with a $100 donation as well yesterday. And also, Alicia, salute to you in the Cash App. You came through with a $20 donation. I appreciate you for showing love. Look, let's get right into it, you guys. So, in less than 48 hours, Lil Rod Jones will be entering and beginning to enter his evidence into discovery in his case against Sean Diddy Combs. Now, Lil Rod has been on the record. He's came out saying that he has a lot of evidence against Sean Diddy Combs. A lot of people have been asking, where's all the evidence of all these crimes that people claim that Diddy committed? Well, Lil Rod, he says he has the evidence in his situations. Now, Lil Rod has also come out, you guys, swinging on the whole situation where it was Lil Rod who gave, and I'm going to say it again, it was Lil Rod who gave the feds the information on Diddy to where they went and raided Diddy's mansions in the whole Cassie case. That was Lil Rod. Everybody thought it was Cassie again. That was Lil Rod who did that. Now, Rodney Jones, who's also known as a producer, like I said, he goes by the name of Lil Rod. He filed a lawsuit against Diddy in February of 2024 in the Southern District of New York. Now, that complaint, and it's kind of funny, the judge told Diddy, look, I want you to be in a jail in New York, you know what I'm saying, close to here, because I think that they want to make sure that Diddy is close to where they need him at whenever they drop it like it's hot. Now, he filed this complaint in the Southern District of New York. Now, his complaint basically was, covered a range of misconduct that he claimed that happened during his time of working with Diddy on Diddy's The Love album, Off the Grid, from September of 2022 to November of 2023. Now, the allegations span locations including Los Angeles, New York, Miami, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Now, Rodney Jones claims he was subjected to sexual harassment, assault, drugging, threats, and involvement in illegal activities, and that Diddy operated a RICO enterprise involving sex trafficking. Now, in March of 2025, a judge dismissed 5 claims from the lawsuit, including publishing disparagement, unjust enrichment, emotional distress, ruling that they were either preempted by other laws or lacked sufficient evidence of outrageous conduct. However, the core claims, like sexual assault, sex trafficking under the Sex Trafficking Victims Protection Act, and RICO violations were allowed to proceed. As of mid-2025, this year, the case remains ongoing, and now we're going to the actual entering of evidence in less than 48 hours. Now, Lil Rod accused Diddy of sexual harassment and assault. Now, he claims that Diddy repeatedly groped and touched his anus, his genitals, without consent on multiple occasions, including that while he was working in the studio or at Diddy's homes. He also claimed that Diddy forced him to work in his bathroom while Diddy walked around naked in or showered in a clear glass enclosure to remain in the studio while Diddy received naked massages. Now, he also claimed that Diddy attempted to groom him into accepting homosexual acts by showing him a video of producer Stevie J allegedly engaging in anal sex with a man, claiming that it was normal practice in the music industry and boasting about having sex with a redacted rapper and a redacted R&B singer and Stevie J. Now, he also claimed that Diddy promised him a Grammy for Producer of the Year and other rewards if he engaged in homosexual acts. He also accused Diddy of drug and enforcing sexual acts involving sex workers. Now, on February the 2nd, 2023, in Miami, Lil Rod alleged that Diddy drugged him, leading him to wake up naked in the bed with two sex workers and Diddy. Rodney believes he was forcing the non-consensual sex acts while unconscious. Now, Diddy repeatedly forced, according to Rodney Jones, him to solicit and procure sex workers and prostitutes, including from strip clubs like Booby Trap on the river in Miami, using a bad boy baseball cap as a signal. Now, Rodney Jones was then required to engage in unsolicited sex acts with him at Diddy's direction, according to him. Also, he alleges that at July the 2nd, 2023, at a listening party at Diddy's California home, that Diddy forced him to solicit sex workers and stay despite discomfort. Now, attendees, including at least 5 underage women, were given laced De Leon tequila spiked with ecstasy, according to Lil Rod. And Lil Rod woke up naked with a sex worker after passing out from a laced drink. He also accuses Diddy and his associates, including Chief of Staff Christina Coram, of distributing drugs like X, C, GHB, Ket, and reefer, and shrooms to facilitate these acts, with staff carrying drug pouches. Now, also on Thanksgiving of 2022 in Miami, he alleged that Young Miami's female cousin, referred to as Jane Doe 1, burst into a bathroom and performed non-consensual oral sex on him. She then followed him and attempted intercourse in front of Diddy and the staff, who laughed. Rodney Jones believes that Diddy orchestrated the whole thing. Now, in January 2023, on a yacht in the U.S. Virgin Islands, Diddy, he alleged, introduced him to Cuba Gooding Jr. and then left him alone, after which he alleged that Cuba Gooding Jr. groped him, his legs, inner thighs, back, and shoulders. Now, he claims that Diddy was grooming him to pass to his associates. Now, Lil Rod alleged that Diddy's son, Christian Combs, drugged and sexually assaulted a woman. Separate complaint forthcoming in that Young Miami's cousin and assistant also assaulted Lil Rod, Rodney Jones. Now, he also alleged a shooting incident and a cover-up on September 12, 2022 at Silas Recording Studio in Los Angeles. He he basically uh, alleged that Diddy and his son Justin popped a man with the blicky named G multiple times in the restroom. Now, Rodney Jones said he heard the shots helped tend towards G's wounds and was instructed by Diddy to lie to the police about it being a drive-by shooting outside the studio. Now, this caused Lil Rod severe trauma, including PTSD, anxiety, depression, and insomnia. He also accused Diddy of threats, intimidation, and coercion. Now, he claims that Diddy threatened physical harm, including saying he would eat Jones' face or harm his own mother to demonstrate ruthlessness, and bragged about past shootings, i.e. the nightclub 1999 shooting incident involving Sean and Jennifer Lopez. Now, Diddy, he claimed, also used promises of $250,000 payment, Grammy wins, Star Island property, and threats, industry blacklisting, and non-payment for work to coerce Rodney Jones after Jones demanded payment publicly. He received threats, he alleged, from Stevie J and others. Now, Lil Rod also claims that Diddy claimed control over law enforcement via his head of security, a man by the name of, he claims, Fahim Muhammad, who could make problems disappear and influence the LAPD to accept the false narrative of the Chalice shooting. Now, he also accused them of RICO enterprise and sex trafficking, TVPA violations. Now, He claims that Diddy operated a long time running RICO enterprise, at least 20 years, involving racketeering, sex trafficking, drug and gun distribution, witness tampering, and fraud. Associates like Justin Combs, Christina Coram, Brendan Paul, Frankie Santella, and Moy Bond aided in acquiring drugs, guns, and sex workers, according to Lil Rod, Rodney Jones. He also accused them and said that the enterprise used hidden cameras to record compromising footage for blackmail, defrauded artists like Rodney Jones with false promises, and involved minors in drug freak-off parties. He also claimed that Diddy and his associates enticed, recruited, and coerced individuals, including minors, into commercial sex acts using force, fraud, threats, and interstate commerce, meaning jets and yachts. He also accused Diddy and entities like UMG, Universal Music Group, Motown Records, and executives, but he all scratched them out of his claims. So it's just Diddy. Now, um, yeah, man, this is crazy work, man. So he's going in on Diddy, man, and this is all the things he plans on proving in his case. In 48 hours, he will start turning in his evidence into discovery. So we will be paying attention to see what evidence he presents in his case coming up. That is going to be something that's very important to see what evidence he does present. Because that's what people want to see. People want to see evidence, and because a lot of people have been saying things, but people want to see evidence in these cases, so that it's not just what I'm saying, what people are saying as words. A lot of people are, like I said before, they're in search of evidence in this case and in these different instances with Lil Rod, Rodney Jones, and the rest of the people that have made allegations against Diddy. A lot of people are pushing to see evidence. You understand what I'm saying? That's something that's big that people are looking to see. So, again, you guys, let me know what y'all feel. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. I'm gone.
Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.